Hello everyone. I've been away for a while, but I got a reset. We're looking to get filled at 6684. Um, I believe I said I don't typically use supports or resistances from later times, but if it's from yesterday, um, I usually keep them if they're within a week, but there's this resist. It's both the support and the resistance. So as you can see, there were a couple touches here the previous day where it couldn't quite break through, and it's supported. So there have been multiple occurrences of this being reaffirmed. However, it doesn't seem like we're going to get filled. We're going to put in another limit order at 6709. So we're actually going to sell right there. I don't actually quite like what was it? Overnight resistances. As you can see here, there was a touch here. At least that's what I theorize it to be from. So I believe that that's the resistance level that we see, but it looks like we might get filled at 6684. Let's see what happens. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't want to come any further down. Okay. I don't know. For 6709. I don't typically enjoy using resistances. Well, it made the resistance within the first hour of the period, so I don't mind holding on to that. But even if there was a level from the overnight session, I usually would never. I don't really like overnight levels. That's the thing. Yeah, look at that. There's two touches right above. It's 66, 85. It's only a matter of time before we get filled.
Order filled.
I'm actually gonna hold a very tight stop loss here. Um, I mean, like we can't really go for too much, right?
Order filled.
Yeah, I mean, when you're trending downwards like this, I mean, it's kind of tricky to find the bottom. Um, best thing to do is just to sit back and, if anything, you're not gonna be buying off of a level that was made. Like, actually, I mean. This is a good level. I just don't think that it's worth holding on to it for a very long time. 66.35, I'd be a little more confident about. I think that's just going to keep trending downwards. You really can't fight the trend, especially when it's a ranging day like this. Typically on days where, we see an extension of 71 points, you're not looking for reversals here. You're not looking for ranges. This range right here, it's way too wide, right? So if you're looking for moves in the in between, you're just gonna get burnt out. Like if you want to see an example of say an early range, right? 730. I mean, you can even use this, right, as an example. Like 730, and then you could have been selling over here. 805, right? It's not like that close, and it's not exact, but you could tell that there's like a specific range within this area, if that makes sense. 730 till 830. Wait a second. Okay, well, it is still 70 points, but my point is that you don't see like too much movement. You won't see a reversal in the middle of that range, if that makes sense. So 730 till 8 till 9, right? There is like the rare occurrence where it does just stop in the middle, but it doesn't really happen. So like once you find a specific range that the futures has made, 68, 69 points, right? You should just trade within that. I mean, like that's why I wasn't too confident about this level. Even though we did get a bunch of touches from the previous day, it acted as a very good resistance, and it's been a support before. So, um, yeah, like I'd say that it's worth it to like give it a gander, see if it breaks back towards the upside. But all in all, I wouldn't hold on too much on it. We'll just wait for it to trend downwards, and then put in a buy order at 66.5. Right, because that's the low at 730. So we're just gonna be trading within the day's range. If it ever does come here, great. And if it ever does go there, great. But we're not gonna be trading in the center, the middle of it. Hello everyone. We're back. It is currently 9:22, and although we didn't quite reach the level, it looks like we based out, and then we're going back towards the upside. Um,
Order
I think I'll
filled.
just cancel right here. I'll put another buy order at 66.55. I mean, that was just me doubting myself, right? Really, I should just throw that in right away.
Order filled. Order filled.
I guess our next target would be 66.35. I really did think that it was spacing out over here. There's 3 touches. Um, I guess this would have been a good scalp more than anything. Maybe not a total trend reversal, but yeah, that's kind of on me. Hi everyone. Um, so I got filled at what was it? 66.35. I left my bracket order open, so it got filled, but I thought it was supposed to automatically keep track of this thing, but it didn't. I had a 8 point stop loss, I believe. Yeah, it was 8 points, but it went down 13 points, which wasn't supposed to happen. At 66.35, but I guess I got really lucky, so I mean, yeah, like that wasn't supposed to occur. And even though it did fill me in the order, I was supposed to sell after what was it? Sorry, for after 20 points. And yeah, that didn't happen either. Like I think I went up like 25 points or something like that. I checked my phone while I was at school, and as it turned out, I'd already gone up 25 points, and I sold immediately. So that was completely a fluke. That wasn't supposed to happen at all, right? Like $900. That's just silly. Like I had the auto bracket on profit. Risk. Uh, oh, it's because I didn't do that. Okay. Well, needless to say, I got really lucky. I should have been kicked out. Not only kicked out, but I was supposed to like not even get filled there. I was supposed to get filled like far earlier as opposed to making $900. Yeah. Um, so super lucky. We end the day strong. I've already blocked myself out. Actually. I should do that right. Uh, there might be one more trade at 67.09, so I won't lock myself out just yet, but I'm not making any other trade beyond this one. This was super lucky. Don't do this. I really should have made sure to uh, that it automatically filled my position such that the order bracket was there. I don't think I'll do that again, but this was a special exception where I was pretty confident in the level 66.35, reversing the trend, which it did, but I would have gotten kicked out of my position of my stop loss because of my stop loss, sorry. But as you can see here, super lucky. But yeah, this goes back to what I was saying, where there is a specific range that the day. So at the beginning of the day, from around 7:30 to roughly 8:30, keep note of the highs and the lows that it makes, and you can honestly trade off of that level. Like as you can see here, it did drop down 12 points, let's say. However, it did eventually recover, so you could honestly do it, but it's up to you to determine what your stop loss is. I like to keep mine super tight, but it is pretty difficult to predict a reversal, especially when the range is this wide. If it's like super tight, let's say like 30 points, 30, 40 points, even 50 points, then you might be able to start looking for reversals. But all in all, when it's trending like this much, like if it trends up, like let's say, right, it's like roughly 70 points, yeah. It's very hard when it's trending like this to determine the like when a reversal will occur. As they like to say, catching a falling knife, especially when the trend is this strong, right? So it's better to trade off of a range like this. So 66.35, that's obviously a buy. 67.09, that's obviously the sell. But I sort of doubt. So, and again, like we're seeing a lot of weakness here. Like it was supposed to go back up, and but it just looks like it's consolidating. As a matter of fact, I'd even argue that we've made a new range. So as you can see here, I mean, like, right, there's like a few touches at 6.25, or if you want to be 6.25, right? So there's like many range. Excuse me. There's like many ranges that you can trade off of again. Like just because it dipped down over here doesn't mean that it's invalid. Like I would still say like shorting at 6665 is like is a really good play, honestly. Like so what we have here is like what I'd call a general range, right? From 6709 to 6635. So that's our general range. And then there's like mini ranges that occur within the general range. You can trade the miniature range, just don't expect as much returns. Just like you probably won't be able to. Right, it's like 20 points. It's like 20 points roughly. So if you want those 20 points, by all means go ahead. Like you can short from here. Like there's another one right there, right? Another range. Let's see what happens. 66.47, that would have been your buying point. Um, uh, moving forward, like the smaller the ranges, the less likely it is to like actually consolidate at that specific position. That's just what I've noticed. Like the returns aren't as high, and you're more likely to get stomped out. Like I personally, I don't know how you guys view it, but personally, like okay, here we go. It's finally returning back towards the upside. Maybe. But personally, I don't like trading these like mini ranges over here. Like you can try scalping on them, which isn't the worst idea, but all in all, I'd recommend keeping a very tight stop loss on if you're going to planning on trading on this. And I don't know, the returns they make it like seem like it's not worth it because again, you are scalping, so like commission will just eat towards your profits. Like if you do want to trade range, I'd recommend staying from the highest, the days range, I suppose, if that's what you want to call it. So 66.35 to 67.09, just find the range that is made in the morning and trade that. If there's a general range, right, like this, you might want to trade it. I don't know, just whatever's in your comfort, right? The bigger the range is, the more returns you're going to expect, and the longer and the bigger your stop loss is, I suppose. You can keep it very tight, but again, um, your returns just aren't going to be as high. And if there's like a smaller range like this, as you can see here, okay, fine, it's breaking down. Like, I guess you could have scalped like however many points right there, but it's very hard to trade a range like this. But for now, that's all I'm going to talk about. Um, I guess I'll show my stats for now. Total profit $563. This was not supposed to happen. I was supposed to lose the $200. Let's I gotta stay honest with myself, right? Like this wasn't supposed to occur. So I got lucky, but yeah, like just never don't make that mistake again. Okay, see it's breaking down. We did see a support level here at 66.47. We did see a support, right? That's like the miniature range that I'm talking about, but again, it isn't as sustainable. I would not recommend trading off of that, but if you do want to, like, go ahead. Like maybe another support at 66.43, but again, I just don't think it's worth it. Um, if we do see it reach 66.35, like maybe we buy 66.22. Right, there's a lot of false supports, so don't get tricked. Anyways, that's gonna be the video. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.